Welcome back to the channel. Today we're on board Crown Princess and we're going to take a quick look at interior cabin A220 located on deck 12, Aloha. If you're thinking of booking an interior room or you're just curious about what it's like inside, this will give you a good look at the space and the layout. Let's take a look inside. As we step inside, the first thing you'll notice is the compact but practical layout. This is a standard interior stateroom, so while there are no windows, it's actually pretty well lit and feels very comfortable. The room is about 15 square metres, that's 160 square feet. Straight ahead, we have a very comfortable queen-size bed, which can also be separated into two twin beds upon request. The bed is fresh and clean with crisp white linens and a soft padded headboard. And there's a small amount of open floor space around the bed, just enough to move around. On either side of the bed there are bedside tables, each with two drawers and a small open shelf, great for stashing a book, glasses or your phone at night. There's also a reading lamp on each side with light switches on the right. Under the drawers they've installed a couple of movement controlled night lights so you won't have to fumble around in the dark. We did find the sensor on one side was really sensitive though, so every time I rolled over in the night and the duvet moved, the light came on. Easily fixed though, we just covered it up with a pillow. There are no power points here, so we plug our phones into power banks to charge them overnight, and then we charge the power banks over on the desk during the day. Turning around towards the entrance side of the room, you'll see there's a desk and vanity area. This is a multi-purpose space with a large mirror, decent lighting and a good bit of counter space. I didn't really rate the lighting in here for makeup, it wasn't quite bright enough, so I used the bathroom instead. There's a small fridge tucked in underneath, which is very handy for keeping drinks cool-ish and for storing small snacks or medicines. The chair tucks neatly under the desk and there's a decent sized cupboard with a shelf on the other side. At the end of the desk there are also three narrow shelves which have a rail to help when the seas get rough, as we found it did on our trip to Adelaide. You can check out the link to that one in the description. The desk is also home to the only power outlets in the room. The main universal outlet is 220 volts, so it's great for high power devices like hairdryers and curling tongs. It's the one we use to plug in our USB charging ports too. There are two tiny US outlets here too, but good luck trying to use them both at once if you're using an adapter. Now let's check out the wardrobe and bathroom area, which is just inside the cabin door opposite a full-length mirror. This section is an open walk-in style, not enclosed by doors, which makes it feel more spacious, and it has long hanging rail with plenty of hangers provided and a shelf above. Next to the hanging rail is a floor-to-ceiling cupboard with the safe, so you can lock up your valuables, and there are a few more storage shelves. For a week-long cruise, there's definitely enough space for two people to unpack and be organised in this cabin. Last but not least, the bathroom. It's small but again very functional. There's a single sink with a bit of counter space and a shelf at the side for your toiletries. The shower is corner style with the dreaded curtain, and while it's not super spacious, it does get the job done. Water pressure's decent and there's a handy dispenser with shampoo and body wash already installed. Towels and a hairdryer are provided too, although that hairdryer has the force of a light breeze, so I always bring my own. This specific cabin has an issue with the shower tray when we were on board, which had come away from the floor, and that meant that there was a gap around the side when you stand in it. As a result, the floor of the bathroom was flooding after every shower and we went through so many towels it wasn't funny. We're pretty sure that this has been an issue in this cabin for some time, judging by the amount of silicone around that tray. If you've been in this cabin, we'd love to know if you had the same issue. Let us know in the comments. And that's it. A quick look at interior cabin A220 on the Crown Princess. It's a clean, well organised space that's perfect for cruisers who don't need a window or a balcony. It's in need of a little bit of maintenance with that leaky shower tray flooding all the time, and the aircon didn't seem to like blowing cold, but it was perfectly adequate for our short cruise. Thanks for watching.